back to my channel, Logan Speed Shop. Today I want to talk about my little Mazda 323. Give you a little bit of a build breakdown now it's all done, and talk about if I actually enjoy driving it, and a little bit more about the car. As a lot of you guys know, there was some issues. This car went up for sale twice during the build. Once right near the start when the engine was out, it was just over. I didn't have time to get onto it. And the second, when I thought I blew my gearbox, turned out it was just the front diff that was spun. Managed to get that fixed. So yeah, this car, it pushed me, but we're here now, we're at the end, I'm driving it, and yes, I can say I really do enjoy driving it. The clutch needs to be bled, and it's a simple job. I just haven't had time to jack it up and deal with it, and I could be doing it now instead of filming this, but bugger it, I didn't want to lie on the ground, to be honest. Even though it's not too bad a job, it's just hiding down there. Still can't be bothered. I hate brake fluid. I hate any bloody oily fluid like that on my hands, and just didn't feel like it. But yeah, let's talk about this car. It's what I've got into it, and bloody all the parts involved to get it to where it is now. Unfortunately, I bought the car mid-COVID, so I paid a premium, but that was alright. At the time, didn't really care. Still don't really care. End of the day, money's money. You're going to make it again, so no point stressing about it, right? Ended up buying some new bits to tidy her up, like the molds from Amiyama. Wasn't too bad. Got some genuine bits there. The interior I haven't done bugger all with, to be fair. Got the factory, not a factory steering wheel, but some Momo Cobra thing. The interior otherwise is standard. Got a door card falling apart, which I got spares of. I need to replace. Need to get a good cup, as I got one hiding in the back down there. It's pretty average. Cover for that. Otherwise, she's got a VE Commodore pedal hiding down there for the drive-by-wire. A bit of messy wiring there still to be tidied up. Empty drink bottle. I think that comes standard in the cup holders. Yeah, otherwise pretty much standard on the inside. No point showing you in the boot. It's much of a muchness. Exterior, got the Aero skirts. Driver's side needs to be reattached at the bottom. Easy enough job. Again, plan on do that when I jack it up to do the clutch. Rear, got a GDR rear spoiler, a genuine one. Came with the car luckily, just got to get it painted, chucked on. Of course the second side skirt. Don't want to run just one of them. And a GTR bonnet with some aftermarket vents. They, as you say there, say X Racing on them. Not sure who X Racing is, but back in the day, it's probably just some bloody similar to now, Chinese company making parts. They work, they fill those bonnet holes. What more can I ask for? Engine wise, so BP, I don't even know, BP motor I guess you call them. It's a 1.8 turbo, literally got the biggest turbo we could fit in there. A Pulsar 2867, well for this manifold anyway. Millimeters from the radiator, millimeters from the internal gate hitting the block, and the filter has to be cocked a little bit just so it fits. See all the paint peeling off the manifold, rust from the bonnet vents, and yeah, of course wideband sensor there as well for the Haltech. GDR coil packs, nice and simple, weld on bosses, made that work easy. Nice cute Mazda speed radiator cap. Internals of the motor, there's nothing too special there, pretty much standard, just nice and tidy in there with some Mazda speed cam gears. What else we got going on? Intake wise, completely shaved everything off that I didn't need. Actually forgot one bung, otherwise I would have done that, saved that nipple on the end there. And then we've got a drive-by-wire throttle body, 60mm Bosch drive-by-wire unit. So nice, simple, it works, it does idle, it does good cold start, and it drives beautifully. Raceworks, probably can't see them there, 1000cc injectors I believe they were, just on a factory rail, and then converted all the rubber lines to AN lines. So got some nice little adapters there from Raceworks, running over to the filter, regulator, the short lines just adapting it into the standard bit, next to a nice simple catch cam that we've welded on fittings onto the rocker cover. So yeah, overall engine bay is pretty much standard, nothing too special as you can see, but it's just a little bit tidier. I really need to redo my radiator mounts to pull that forward, but again, I got in a bit of a hurry. I wanted to drive the car and just enjoy it. Put a couple of clips now in of a bit of the noise, hear what it sounds like on the road. Would have liked to have taken it on a bit of a spirited drive in some corners, but unfortunately there's none too close to here. I just don't have time at the moment to go anywhere further. As for under the car, let's get under there and show you. She's pretty much standard. 3-inch exhaust, factory adjustable tow arms, which are pretty crazy little looking things, and a rear diff. Of course this little bugger is 4-wheel drive. See the axle's chilling over there, probably can't see that one. She got an aftermarket sway bar, probably not doing bugger all as the bushes look half worn out. But yeah, a little bit of a quirk with it being 4-wheel drive, which is quite cool for an old little hot hatch. But yeah, otherwise standard underneath. As for what I'm going to do with the car, for now, drive it and enjoy it. Pretty much just take it out every couple of days. It's on club reg. I got 45 days to use it for the year. That'll be plenty. Not a car I can see myself keeping long term, unfortunately, as that, the S15, the Evo, I just got too many performance cars. But for now, simple, it's zippy, hop into it and just enjoy it. It is a fun little thing, and it really just gives those first turbo car feeling vibes. So every now and then I love driving it. I mean, I've just got home in it now.